After years of fan campaigns and mounting anticipation, Daredevil Born Again has finally arrived, and it wastes no time improving itself as a brutal, serious and stunning continuation of the Netflix series that started it all. While it bears the Marvel Studios banner and technically lives within the larger MCU, Born Again feels like its own thing, closer in tone to its gritty predecessor, yet unafraid to chart new territory with bold storytelling, elevated action, and a deeper psychological dive into its two central figures, Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk. From the opening scene, the show signals that it's not here to play safe. The violence is turned up and unflinching, and I think arguably even more so than what we saw on Netflix. Bones crunch, blood splatters, and every punch carries a different weight. This isn't stylized for spectacle, it's raw, intimate, and often uncomfortable, and that's a very good thing. Marvel Studios have played with darker material before in shows like Moon Knight and Werewolf by Night, but Born Again goes full throttle into mature territory. It's not violence for laughs like Deadpool. Here the brutality feels grounded and real, which can make it genuinely unsettling. Some scenes left me speechless, not because of shock value, but because of the intensity and the weight behind what I was witnessing. Yet amid the gore and grit, Born Again is well crafted. The production values are high, with a serious tone that feels worlds away from Marvel's usual quippy fare. There's no comic relief sidekick, no wink at the audience, just street level storytelling. It's the type of tone many fans have been craving from the MCU, and this series delivers it in spades. A huge part of Born Again's power comes from its focus on character. Charlie Cox remains absolutely fantastic as Matt Murdock, carrying a sense of pain, guilt and depth. Meanwhile, Vincent D'Onofrio's Wilson Fisk continues to be a masterclass in villainy, but Born Again gives him even more dimension. This isn't just the Kingpin plotting in the shadows, this is a man grappling with power, legacy and identity. The dynamic between Murdock and Fisk is great to see, two sides of the same coin bound together by their ideals. Their interactions are some of the most tense and compelling moments in the series. The series is also surprisingly introspective. The showrunners weren't afraid to slow things down and explore ideas, the ethics of vigilantism and the justice system, the inclusion of courtroom drama, particularly the arc involving Hector Ayala, White Tiger, reminds us that Matt Murdock is not just a fighter, he's a lawyer. Those legal scenes are among the season's best, rich with drama and emotional stakes and really moving in places. Not everything is perfect, some sequences rely on CGI that doesn't quite hold up, especially in more acrobatic scenes. While it's exciting to see Daredevil leap across rooftops with comic book accuracy, something that's more emphasized here than ever before, the artificial sheen can occasionally pull you out of the moment. Still, the fact that we get these scenes at all is great, and to be honest, there aren't that many in the series to really make it a problem. The action, however, is phenomenal. The show's fight choreography is intense and smartly staged. Daredevil's use of his billy club is more creative than ever, and the hand-to-hand combat remains grounded and weighty. And then there's Frank Castle. The Punisher, played by Jon Bernthal, his appearance is nothing short of electrifying. This is probably the second time after Punisher Warzone with Ray Stevenson that the character truly feels like the anti-hero he's meant to be in the comics. His brutality is never glorified, but his internal struggle is real, and his presence brings a dangerous unpredictability to every scene he's in. As with Cox's Daredevil, it's impossible to imagine anyone but Jon Bernthal in this role at the moment. The emotional highs are many. The final episode in particular delivers on every front, thematically, emotionally, and viscerally. There are moments that genuinely shocked me and others that gave me chills. It's a finale that doesn't just wrap up the season, it redefines what street level Marvel storytelling can be. Ultimately, Daredevil Born Again was a triumph for me, a show that honors its past while fearlessly pushing into new territory. It's bold, bloody, and deeply human. It's not just a return to form for Daredevil, it's a declaration that the MCU still has room for the grounded, the gritty, and the morally complex. If this is the direction Marvel is willing to explore, I say bring it on, and it needs to keep this level of quality because it was amazing. We've been waiting a long time for this kind of storytelling, and now that it's here, I can't wait to see where it goes next. Daredevil Born Again is out now on Disney+. Have you watched it yet? And what did you think about it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks as always for watching, and until next time.